Now, on 1FM, Radio 4's Cult News program. On the hour.
BBC 1FM. Journey to the center of the news.
1FM Newsbanger, I'm Christopher Morris. The main story today, a full roundup of that armed siege on the school in Bracknell on Saturday.
Newsbang FM.
It was a siege of steadily building drama as hours of tension between armed police and the gunmen holding the children hostage mounted. And then an amazing climax in a hail of bullets.
Load up, load up, load up, rubber bullets.
Of course, these bullets were not rubber, they were real, as some of the innocent bystanders were to find out.
Raw Meat News.
32-year-old Todd Brampton, whose 8-year-old daughter was one of the hostages, was hit by stray bullets in the crossfire. He must have been feeling down. 1FM's Conan Batterschrist caught a few words with him before he was taken off in an ambulance. Quick question, please, Todd. Just a quick question. You two, a spent musical force now, or still worthy standard bearers for the future of rock?
Thrusting deep inside the news whore. Newsbanger FM.
This is Sports Desk. I'm Alan Partridge. And it's a very special desk of sport this week as we look forward to an exciting summer of action. If last year's summer was anything to go by, then look out for some hot action in the tennis field. Lendl about to serve, Cash at his mark. It's a good serve, Cash go back, Liz Lendl, over its volley, down, it's got that back, there again, the corner, he's not going to, up in the air, it's not going to get, it's a smash, yeah! Well, if you think the temperature was a bit hot there, things got even more frosty when it all hotted up for the boat race. Once again, Oxford and Cambridge, the undisputed grandmasters of racing boats on the Thames, are in the lead as they come under the bridge there, the famed bridge that has cars on it. But where are the others? Where are the others? The other universities, they're nowhere to be seen, and I'm worried for one. I wonder if Norwich are in the race. Who knows? Let's keep our fingers crossed that they're not too far behind, and let's hope that they've not been sunk in some horrible boating disaster. And there'll certainly be a considerable amount of temperature for Nick Faldo at this year's Open Golf Tournament. Faldo there, placing the golf ball precariously on the tee. Heaven knows. Hope it doesn't fall off. Have to put it back on again. People staring tentatively. The atmosphere here is absolutely electric. And he takes position, holds the long bat thing in his hand. He's got both his hands there. And he swings it up in the air, way, way up. And it's a pass. So he's hit it! And finally, who can forget the sizzling finish to last year's horse meeting at Royal Ascot? And they're off. Yes, they're off. They're off. The horses are off. And it's Keith in the lead. Keith in the lead, followed by Thop Davity. The Pardon Me event close up the rear. On the inside is Henry Cooper, closely followed by Placenta Girl. And Bishop Thumpety Thump has lost his rider. And coming from nowhere, I Am a Horse. I Am a Horse. Coming straight up the inside. I Am a Horse. I Am a Horse in the lead, with Archie's Pension coming at the inside. Bishop Thumpety Thump, as I said, is completely out, still out. Thop Davity on the inside, closely followed by Keith, the Bobby Devereux Snooker Experience. Lord Follicle's Whomsoever Machine from nowhere, and he's between Thop Davity and Placenta Girl. Thop Davity and Placenta Girl. Who's going to win? Is it Thop Davity and Placenta Girl? Thop Davity, Placenta Girl, coming right up from nowhere, and it's Thop Davity, followed by Coventry Child Abuse, Placenta Girl, and there, following up the rear, is Barcelona Drugs Baron. No, I've just been told Keith's won. Keith won. Great.
On the hour on 1FM. Grape scissors applied to the news giant's hemorrhoids.
Back now to our main news item. The trial of mass murderer Daimler Jeffries continues to dominate the news in the United States. CBN's Barbara Wintergreen has filed this report, which is being played in on a blue reel, and that's how we know it's American.
As the trial judge, I have the responsibility to decide which laws apply to this case and to explain.
Judge Marion Hartman addresses the jury in the latest TV trial to grip America. But it's not 12 good men and true she's talking to. It's 14 million cable network viewers who each will be making an instant push-button judgment, because this is the age of jury TV, the brainchild of convicted mass murderer Daimler Jeffries.
I was just lying in bed real bored on death row. I just thought, what would I really like to watch on TV if I had a TV? I'd like to watch justice.
So Daimler, what's the big idea?
The big idea. Big idea is we televise my trial. We're going to have the old electric chair rigged up in the courtroom, and then we get a phone-in vote. The viewers, be about 14 million of them, they can just decide whether I'm innocent or guilty.
And what happens if they vote against you?
They turn the electric chair on.
Votecution TV producer Brian Egelham is in charge of the televised death vote.
All the viewers have to do is at the end of the trial, they have a choice of two numbers. The first one, 09278, if they want him to be free, and the second one, 09279, if they want him to be fried. Then the computer calculates the total number of calls for each number. Well, if it's fried, then the current is automatically connected and he fries.
Have you had any opposition from moral groups?
Not that has actually reached me beyond my secretary, no.
You've heard the evidence, citizens of America. Would you vote now, please?
As Daimler Jeffries sees all hope of a retrial go up in smoke, it looks as if this is a primetime drama that's going to keep at least one viewer glued to his seat. Barbara Wintergreen, CBN News, Milwaukee Court Studios.
Fab. Radio Wayne FM. Wayne Carr in the afternoon.
Wayne Carr in the afternoon.
Just brilliant. Okay, and time now for a chinny wag.
Chinny wag, chinny wag, chinny wag, chin.
Everybody here in the chinny wag chapter, yeah? And the subject for today is endangered animals. Yeah. Okay, it's a subject with just a lot of stuff and everything in it, because they're like real animals, only they're a bit endangered, and they're increasing in number every day. Just what do you reckon? Okay, Sparky?
Well, I think it's good news, really.
Good
I mean,
news.
if the numbers are going up all the time...
Yeah.
then there'll soon be enough of them to get them off the danger list, won't there? Hey?
Good point. Yeah, good point. Okay, good point. And what about you, Potato Man? Yeah. Right, okay. Good point. Yeah, good point. Well made. And what about you, Romford? Just what is an animal?
Well, you've asked a question there, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
What is an animal?
Question.
According to my girlfriend, I am.
Bit of satire. Okay. And do you know what I reckon? Piece of factimation for you. I reckon that endangered animals are not really endangered at all. They're just hiding. Think about it. It's just a way of calling attention to themselves at the expense of other so-called common animals like sparrows and chickens. Yeah, okay. I say, shoot a panda, save a chicken. Yeah, okay. Chinny wag.
And just time for a swift toke on tomorrow's headlines. Kleenex-fingered man, too flappy for yacht, says Skipper. That's the Independent. Fast-selling pick-me-up distilled from dead gymnast, The Star. Inside tomorrow's Financial Times, by the way, you'll find a free football. Ashamed by your mistakes in architecture, the Madrid Monthly. And demented raccoon prized from Cartland's headless corpse. That takes up most of the front page in The Guardian. That's it. I'm Christopher Morris. And remember to say, no news is good news. It's balls.